fucking with that.
That's my favorite one. I listen to it.
Fucking with that.
Like that.
How come I ain't heard that one online yet? Yeah, I'm fucking with that one right there.
Appreciate it.
I thought I was gonna hear a woman in the background start singing with a ooh, yeah.
That's what it's missing, big bro.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, yeah. If you need somebody to get that ad-lib in there, I got you, bro.
Definitely need it.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. So what is it again?
Yo,
Say something.
mic check.
Okay, he in. Go ahead, Triple O, say something.
You.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we back. Literally is no pressure. I'm Bangem Bugg, my co-host,
It's your boy, the real one, Triple O, on Lord, on Lord, on Lord.
aka what? Big Thou Wow, aka
Big Thou Wow, Little Thou Wow, get money Thou Wow, 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, man. As long as you got that respect to the 1,000.
Oh, for sure. And we got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up, though? It's your homie Richlyfe ManMan, man. It's an honor to be here. Let me say that.
Oh, we appreciate you for coming, man. You know, supporting. You coming, you supporting. So,
Most definitely.
well, I guess we're gonna start it off. So,
D-Town in the building!
he originally from Detroit, so I guess kind of give us a little rundown on how it is growing up in the D.
Man, a rundown on the D. Gosh.
Like
look,
growing
check it
up,
out.
like-
this growing up, man, in Detroit. Let me just be honest. That shit hard, man. You gotta be a survivor to survive in Detroit. Period, man. From the east, west, it don't matter where you at, man. Just the way of life and living, man. You gotta be a survivor. You gotta be a mammal in Detroit. Let me say that. You gotta be able to adapt to each and every fucking thing, man, in Detroit, man. And growing up for me in the hood, man, I had a different way of life, a different walk, you know what I'm saying? In the streets, just trying to survive, man. For real, no cap, just trying to survive in Detroit. It's hard, period, especially in the hood, in the urban hoods, man. Coming from nothing, man, like, it's each his own, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole story about Detroit. I don't want to talk too much, unless you want me to talk too much.
Do what you do.
And then I can tell y'all my story, man, my testimony.
Okay, so you know, I guess when you from the hood, you at least you see somebody get stuck or like stabbed up or shot. So you seen somebody get like shot at an early age.
Man, big facts. I witnessed my first murder, man, at probably like 10 years old in my projects.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of tormented me for years. You know what I'm saying? But after so long, you become accustomed to that shit in Detroit, man. It's like, okay, somebody just got killed. He just got his brains blew out. God bless his soul, and you can move on, man. Because that's just how it is, like, for real, in my city, man.
Okay, so I guess what's your relationship like with your parents? Y'all good?
Oh, man. Relationship. So let me say this. My parents, man, I love my parents, man. My mother, I was raised in the projects, man. Shout out to Days Loaf. Like, I really raised her. Like, people talk, I really raised her, man. We grew up in the same projects in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? But as far as my parents, man, I feel like just my upcoming as a child, I feel like I had good parents. However, they wasn't really strict, you know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, man. And, you know, even to this day, like my mother, she the shit. My mother, she stay on my head constantly. She back in Detroit, whatever. My pops, I lost my pops when I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I grew up with both parents, fortunately, because that's not often, you know what I'm saying? But I lost my father in prison from cancer, man. And that was like the turning point in my life, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it all started. It was this whole Richlyfe. Everything started from losing my pops in prison and never getting closure. But for the most part, I'm gonna say, man, my parents was dope as fuck. Shout out to my parents, man.
Okay, what's like? I don't know if some people. Parents, they'll start giving them game real early, or sometimes they'll wait till you get a little older. So did your father ever give you any game that you remember when you was younger?
Oh, man. Let me just be honest. My father was a lot older than my mother. So, like, even when I was a young buck, my pops was like 40, going on 50. He was smooth, quiet, laid-back type dude, man. So it's like, he's tried to school me on a few things, but, like, don't know. It's just the era I grew up in, man. And unfortunately, he was at that age when he had me. So it's like we never really had that sit down, son and pops talk about the streets. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely had a strong bond.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so what age did you realize that, like, I got flow, I got to use this?
What age?
That's a good question.
That's definitely a good
I ain't
question.
never heard you ask nobody that.
So let me say this. Mine came out of desperation. So I'm gonna say at the age of maybe 26 when I was in prison, man. Like, and then can I just tell you a little quick story? So I was locked up. I had no money for a pill, nothing like that, and I was on hard times. I'm seeing all this. We watching MTV, BT, all this. So long story short, I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I can write a song and send it home to my little brother, you know what I'm saying, who was like 9 or 10 at the time, he gonna get on, he gonna get some money and get me out of prison. So I wrote my first song, man, at like 26 for my little brother. Shout out to Stunner now, man. He used to go by Louis V. Stunner. I wrote my first song for him. And he like put it out, and you know, he got these like shit on double XL back then and Vibes and all that. So he went on there, he submitted his song, and he like, man, I got a deal coming. You know what I'm saying? So for like 6 months, he thought he had a deal coming with this shit. But it inspired him and motivated him to go on with it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's when I wrote my first song in prison, man. Shout out to Stunner.
Okay, so what was the charge you got when you got arrested?
Gosh.
I think you gonna ask that one.
Yeah, no, because guess what? I want to be able to inspire somebody as a testimony. So I went down with 4 counts of armed robbery, 4 counts of felony firearm, fleeing and looting. I had all type of crazy charges, man, at the age of 16, and was tried as an adult. You know what I'm saying? But them was the charges, man. Like I say, Detroit, man. That's just what I was accustomed to. That was my way of survival by any means. At that young, anyway, in that state of mind.
So you got charged before, right?
I got charged with 4 armed robberies.
So that means you could have did like 40. But you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm saying you do a lot before you get caught. So I ain't saying you did, but
exactly.
So like, have you ever like when you was like sticking up somebody, like had something ever went wrong, like?
Man, of course. It always wrong.
I said,
but yeah, big facts, man, big facts. It was a couple situations, man, where I was close to like losing my life. Just being real, you know what I'm saying? And by the grace of God, that didn't happen.
It make you quit. You was like, fuck
it,
I still gotta get this money.
But let me say this, man. Because now we talking, you getting kind of deeper on respect and all that. But let me say this, man. I grew up in the church. I grew up like in the project. I was a good child growing up. At the age of 12, that's when I kind of like wavered. I'm like, you know what, I like what's going on. So I fell victim to the streets. And I say that to say, man, like at 12 years old, I thought homies was my homies, you know what I'm saying? And they wound up lacing me. So it's like after I got laced, I was fucked up for 2 years in a mental hospital, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to like cope with life again. And when I came out of that mental hospital, bro, it's like I was paranoid, everybody an enemy. And that's when the robberies and everything started, you know what I'm saying? But it all started with me just thinking, accepting niggas and thinking they solid and thinking they got my best interest, and them niggas fucked me over.
So what they
like? These grown man niggas do, man.
To this day, I just know it was a blunt. It was my first time. I'm 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? It was a blunt, supposedly. Wherever the fuck they put in that shit, bro. I don't know. Let's just be honest, man. But wherever it was, it fucked me up, man, for like 2 years strong, man. Like I was trying to recover from that shit. And I never fully recovered from it.
Oh, so they were some dirty niggas.
Dirty niggas. They talking about Detroit, man. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so what's your thoughts on snitching?
I hate a snitching. Let me just be honest. I don't condone it. I can never respect it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was snitched on. I went to prison. The whole city know. Because niggas that I thought was partners snitched on me. So I hate snitches, bro. And that's just my personal opinion. Like, 6ix9ine, fuck them. I hate snitches, bro. There's no other way around that shit, man. I don't fuck with no rats.
But I just look at it like, you know, a lot of niggas always will say what they'll do, but when something in their face, though, how many niggas have been facing 30 or 20 years and stood strong? So I think a very few gonna stand strong. So they just talking shit, yeah.
Big
Okay.
facts, bro.
Okay, so what gave you the idea to make your own movie?
Like I said, it go back to my father, man. When he passed, he died from cancer, and it's like I never got closure, and I was a fuck up this whole time on earth. So I'm sitting there, like, even when I first went to prison back in 2001, I was like, damn, I got 14 and a half years. How the fuck am I gonna pass this time? So I was like, I'm gonna write a book. You know what I'm saying? Like the OGs, man, Bush Jones, YB Abs, I'm like, I'm gonna write a book, and I never did it. So for like 10 years, I just sat around that bitch being a menace. And then when my father passed from cancer, I'm like, you know what? Now it's time. I ain't make him happy on earth, but now I'm about to make him happy from heaven, bro. So that night, I started writing, bro. I ain't never went to school for shit as far as that goes, you know what I'm saying? I just started writing. I'm like, I'm gonna make a movie based on cancer awareness, and I'm gonna call this shit The Gift. And that night, I started writing, bro, and I swear to God, no cap, I didn't stop. In 2 weeks, I had a complete movie wrote. And it's like, as I was writing, his spirit was telling me what to say. The pen was flowing, bro. And I went from writing one movie to 10 complete screenplays, and then a book, all within my last 4 years in prison. But it started from, how the fuck can I make my daddy smile down on me? Because I've been a fuck up all my life. So now what can I do?
Yeah.
That's how it started, bro.
Inspiring. Very inspiring.
Yeah, that's what's up. At least, you know what I'm saying, something got you motivated. Like, some people be motivated to do more crime, but you turned it into something positive. So, yeah, what I guess he's on Instagram is Stuntman. That's your real brother?
That's my only brother. Same mother, same father. The one that I told you I wrote the first song for. Stunner, man. Shout out to Stunner. Yeah, up in Cali right now, man. Solo Lucci, cuz. Blood.
Oh, so, like, he already signed, right? He signed already? But
He
independent?
formed, let me say this, he formed money. He independent, but he formed money, you know. Shout out to Solo Lucci, man. It's family shit. So it's like, nigga, hey, he formed money, you know, affiliate, but he's stunner. So he ain't signed to nobody. Motherfucker wanna drop that check and it makes sense, man. Let's do it.
Okay, for someone who want to stay in the streets, like, and you know what prison, like, what advice would you give somebody who you know gonna end up going to jail? Like, how they'll know how to survive and all that?
In the streets. If you in the streets, be cautious in the streets. If you're forced to be in the streets. If you're not forced to be in the streets, get the fuck out the streets. Because at the end of the day, man, all that shit don't mean nothing. You can have the world, man, you know what I'm saying? And that shit can be taken away. All that persona, images, that shit don't mean nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying working 9 to 5, nigga. But guess what? God give us all our own talent, our own special gifts. Tap into yourself. Figure out who you is and figure out how can you get out the streets. Because you wasn't born in the streets. Period, man. Fuck the images, fuck all that, the shit that we see, the perception. Tap into your inner being, man. Tap into yourself and figure out your purpose on earth, because you here, you got a purpose.
Okay, so you know, I guess we all grew up and we seen a person who constantly go back to jail, and it's like, I don't know if they think it's easier to survive in jail, or like, did you see any of that? Like, somebody who would just rather be in there to be on the street?
Man, definitely. Man, look, this is no good. I probably seen guys, man, come back 4, 5 times. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this, for those that did, I don't feel like it's because they feel like, oh, this is my only means. However, in the system, sometimes you can become what we call institutionalized. And when you become institutionalized, that's all you know. So it's hard to function in society. So for those that do it, man, it's like, you just gotta pray for them, man. Because you be like, oh, you a fuck up. You constantly going back. This all they know. They institutionalized. They have no way out. And it's sad, but it's true, because you got so many people like that. My 14 and a half years in prison, bro, I seen so many people come back. You know what I'm saying? And when they come back, they clown you. But in my eyes, I'm like, man, what is it gonna take? What is it gonna take, man? Because a lot of people cannot function in society. And we, as people, as human beings, we so quick to judge the next person instead of taking the time to get to know their story and figure out how can I inspire them, how can I turn this or motivate them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's even with Bums on the Corner, bro. And that's, sorry, I'm all over the place. It is what it is. But like, I still give money away too. I may put up to the gas station and my girl will tell you, man, like, I can have $5 in my motherfucking pocket. And he be like, man, you got something? I'm gonna give you half of that. And he's not, cause, oh, you can work too. It ain't about that. Know they story, man. Period.
Yeah, I remember it was a video where this guy beat the shit out of a bum because he asked him for some change. Like,
That's horrible.
That's extreme. You don't know what somebody going through, man.
You don't know, man.
He beat the shit out of him, boy. It made me sad a little
That's a
bit.
weak
Yes,
person
sir.
right there, bro. Like, they
But
ain't
he
have no
did that
need.
because he's unconscious. Because he don't know himself.
That's crazy.
Okay, so okay, with the single deal you had with 300 Entertainment, like what exactly went wrong?
Oh my Lord. So, I don't know. Look, in Detroit, we got our radio station. We got our top radio station, 97.9. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? And 107.5. So we basically had they had a contest, man, and it went on for weeks. You know, like they do anywhere. And the winner get the single deal with 300 Entertainment, and we got the judge to come out. So long story short, I went through the whole process, man. Me fresh out the joint, I had a whole movement, man. I had a single at that time called Still Gonna Hate that was big in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up winning the deal, you know, getting an attorney, and falling through with it with Shadow from over at 300, and a few more people, man, in the radio station. Long story short, they never pushed the song out. They had me spend all this money on an attorney, you know what I'm saying, and videos, and etc. And then it's like, after I did all that, and like closed out the contract to deal with these guys, Shadow stopped answering his phone. You know what I'm saying? He stopped answering his phone. I never heard nothing else from it. Simple as that. Like, and this was supposed to be a legit deal. It's clearly it's legit because Shadow, he over there. He the head over on the radio. So they ain't follow through with it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to 300, man. Shout out to everybody. A lesson learned.
So they ain't cut a check or nothing.
They never cut a check.
No.
And it was nothing more than one single distribution and marketing deal. But it was a lesson learned. I was glad that I was able to go through that. And I'm gonna be honest, during that time, man, I turned up on the city. I turned up on 97.9. So goddamn, if you're all watching, shout out to 97.9. Ain't no love lost.
Okay, so I guess advice on signing. So would you recommend somebody sign to a major or stay
No.
independent?
No. And I'm gonna say that. I mean, this the pros and cons. The major, if it's a major, man, they can create platforms and, you know, blow you up. However, depending on what type of deal it is, let me say that, because 360 deals, I don't fuck with them. But it depends on the situation, bro. So I ain't gonna say don't sign with major. It depends on what's your level of success and where you're trying to take your career. But know the business. I will say that. Know the business before you sign a contract, because Def Jam want to sign you. Or because 50 want to sign you, nigga. Know the business. And if you don't, get a lawyer that know the business. But at the end of the day, it's about knowing your worth before anything. Know your worth, man. Don't be pimped.
Well, from what I be seeing, I know the majors is like they can, basically, you can be remembered forever if you sign with a major label. Because I seen where, like, it was a commercial where they had Miguel, like, coming on in a car. Like, the new car is coming out. So
Big fact.
then if you independent, like, you ain't finna really get too many situations like that where you doing it big. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna get a lot of money from it, but the major's gonna be, like, famous, but a little money.
Little money. Let me say this.
It really depends on your grind, too.
That too, but at the end of the day, what you're saying makes sense, man. Like, seriously, if you ain't really got a bag to invest in yourself, crazy it may sound, to get you to that level of success, then if it's the right major deal, I would encourage you to go ahead and follow through. Just make sure it's the right deal. If you don't have money to, because as an independent artist, man, it takes a lot of footwork, it takes a lot of groundwork, and it also takes a bag. Simple. If you ain't got a bag, man, it's really hard to get out there unless you just fucking goddamn it grinding so hard. Investors just want to invest with you because they fuck with your movement or something. Other than that, man, yeah, major if it makes sense.
You know, Nip, he had a deal with Puma. You know what I'm saying? Before he passed, he had a deal with Puma. He was independent. You know what I'm saying? His hustle was so hard. The grind was hard. Puma approached him by the deal. So,
Yeah, but Nip, he had a store and he I guess he became damn near bigger than his city, so they reach out. Like when they see you got
once you feel that buzz, they gonna come.
They fuck with you. Okay.
They own you.
Okay, what's the biggest lie someone ever told on you?
The biggest lie someone ever told me?
Told on you. Like, what's a lie somebody told about
The
you?
biggest lie somebody ever told me? That's a good question. Oh, it's simple. He told me rob them niggas. He told me drive. That's the biggest lie. Because we just ain't on it together. That's the biggest lie. Let's be honest. I said it, no cap.
God damn.
You dead ass wrong, bro.
Who did it,
Whatever
man,
it
man?
is.
I swear to God, man. Who did it, man, man? Who told you to do it, man, man?
Damn.
No cap, man. And this how forgiving I am. I don't give a fuck. We on live. We just being honest. So when I came home from prison, well, my 14 years in prison, I was like, I'm gonna kill this young nigga on that job. Real shit. They one
That's
nigga,
the
man.
normal reaction.
But over the years, like, God really touched my heart. God really moved me. You know what I'm saying? And like, I went through the transformation and transition. So, man, when I came home, like, even to this day, this nigga my friend on Facebook. Niggas be like, you crazy. You too forgiving. No, I ain't, man. Because guess what? If God forgive me, I can forgive, man. And that's real shit, man. But yeah, niggas told on Richlyfe. Rats.
Okay, we finna switch it up a little bit.
Let's do that, man. I feel like, God, I'm getting chills, it's getting hot.
Okay,
Let's be honest, man. I don't want to be fake.
That's right.
That's what I try to bring to the interview, some real shit, not that same old question you gonna get
Real
into.
talk.
Okay, so let's talk about 42 Dugg. Okay, so I seen the lyrics. I thought it was a joke, right? The lyrics said, I was out here sucking dick.
Whoa.
I was trying to pay the rent.
What?
Okay, so when I seen it, I said, oh, somebody's trying to fuck this nigga career up. So I seen the nigga on live, and he had his song playing in the background, and that's what it said. But it's a new video. He re-released the song, and it say she was out here sucking dick. It didn't say that I was out here sucking dick. So, what's your thoughts
Pay the
on
rent?
that,
Know
man?
what you said?
He said, hold on, what is it? He said, I was out here sucking dick. I was trying to pay the rent.
That sound like cancer to the ears right
So, what's your thoughts on this homosexual stuff in the rap game?
Man, to be honest, I fuck with Doug. Let me say that, man. Like, he from that way, man. I fuck with him. I ain't hear the song personally, so I can't really speak on it because I don't listen to these niggas, man. Like, I don't listen to music, so that answer for that song is, man, if you said it, nigga, tighten the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? All the way, nigga. If you said it, nigga, tighten up. You from that way, act like it, nigga. I ain't hear the song, so I can't really say too much about that situation. If I heard it, nigga, I'm gonna address it and speak on it. Because if you said it, nigga, you a fuck nigga. If you didn't say it, that's just the haters, man. Because he up right now, so it can go either way.
He didn't say it.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
It's other ways.
That's what he
There's other
said.
ways to pay rent out here, man.
It's definitely the other way. Let me say this. Me personally, like, I think, from what I know, because we really never know a motherfucker, but from what I've seen, and you know what I'm saying, on a personal level, like just dealing with the dude, he seemed firm, he seemed solid. But if you're doing that, if that's your gimmick to get on and get every supporter you want in the world, the homosexual and all that, whatever, nigga, cut it out. You ain't gotta do that. You from that way. So.
Yeah, he could, you know, it could be like a gimmick.
Yeah, it may be a publicity stunt, but that's going too far.
But yeah, they, I don't know,
Definitely
because, you know,
going
they
too
made him change it. He changed it, so, I mean, hey, might be the truth. You never know, but,
God bless O2. Thanks.
Cherry Stackhouse.
okay, so what's something somebody could do to you and it's like, it could never be forgiven?
Snitch? Well, I ain't gonna say that because I forgave the snitch. Personal, some shit y'all wanna hear, some real shit.
Some real shit, man.
My bitch better not ever cheat on me, bitch. Or I'm killing you.
Oh,
I got your back. I
I'm
ain't
just
going
saying,
nowhere.
that's some real shit. Everything, I can forgive anything else, but just don't play with me.
Okay, I like it. Okay, let's just talk about this. All right, okay. Okay, so.
We being real though, right?
Okay, so could you cheat on her and would you expect her to forgive you?
Not at all, bro. Not at all. Because if I cheat on her, guess what? I'm gonna expect everything come, man. It's principles in life. And I'm big on loyalty, man, so I'm not about to sit here and cap. If I do it, bitch, don't forgive me.
But you know, the D is known for pimp ass niggas though. So.
Well, let's tap into that too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say too much because she ain't here. But let me say, I don't have my moments, man. Like I come from that line of pimps, players. So yeah, like nigga, I get that. But sometimes you grow out that shit.
So okay, so basically, cheating to me is basically lying to your girl. So.
Oh, they ain't cheating, nigga.
I'm saying.
I disagree on that one.
So you think you could go to your girl and be like, hey, you know what, we need a teammate around here. What you think about that? You think you make that happen?
I mean, that's cheating. Let me say this: the old me would be all for it, bro. The new improved me be like, yeah, that's cheating. So I agree with you, man. But to me, like 3-4 years ago, like, yeah, let's get it. How many girls you got? You got 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That part, but the new me, man, nah, that's cheating. I agree with you on it.
Okay. Do you feel like, is it ever a legitimate reason to like hit a female? I can give you some examples.
If that, to a certain extent.
Like life on the line, female.
Yeah. If you Jody Arias, knock that bitch head off. If you ain't Jody Arias, no. If you about to kill me, stab me 36 times, shoot me in the head, bitch, you gotta go because I love me more than anything. Other than that, no.
Okay. So you never had like a fight with a female, like the female never slapped the shit out of you, just cause?
Nah, man. Unless you seen some shit I don't know about. But nah, man.
No, because everybody I know always got them stories.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I don't had a few situations with women that's.
Women be more violent than the dudes.
No cap.
Bro.
Big
like,
facts.
For real. Like,
big facts. No.
They'll strike off on your ass and just be like, you know you're not supposed to hit me.
But luckily the woman I'm with right now, she not like that. But yeah, I'll bet her.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody who give you peace, man, and ain't violent. Okay, matter of fact, so what made you be like, she the one? Because I know I seen you got engaged on Instagram. So
yeah, you seen that?
Yeah, I seen that. So,
Richlyfe.
So what made you say, I'm about to make this move? She the one.
To be honest, I just felt, I don't know, my heart said it. God said it. Because like, when I first moved to Georgia, man, I moved here, I ain't gonna say too much because I don't know. But when I first moved here, it's like, man, I moved here with nothing but a dream, a car, and $2,500, man. That was it. And it's like when I got here, I was filming my first week here, I had an accident, and I totaled my car, you know what I'm saying? And even before then, I was building with her, whatever. I don't know, I just felt the chemistry, man. I felt like she was the one. And I don't know, I can't even explain that shit, man. It's like, it either is or it ain't. And me, I'm a very spiritual dude, whether you know it or not. So when that subconscious speak, I listen. Simple. I just felt like it was right.
That's what's up, man. So, okay, matter of fact, since we on this, so, you matter of fact, you heard about the story about Dr. Dre, right? His, when they still married, she want $2 million a month for spousal support.
Ooh, Lord.
So, I guess once you finally make that step, are you gonna get a prenup?
Something that you need to have, because when she leave your ass, she gonna leave with half.
18 years.
What's up, then?
Nah.
18 years.
We spoke about that. We talked about that, man. And I told her a couple times this joke, man, I give a prenup, motherfucker. But I don't feel like, because I feel like if I'm willing to invest me into you for real like that, man, and take that next step, guess what? If for some reason you leave me or I leave, whatever happened is meant to be, man, and my blessings gonna come. Take that shit. That's what you want. Because guess what? I don't know, I just don't worship materialistic shit, but at the end of the day, if you with me, be with me, but if you ain't, goddamn it, yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way, but I don't feel prenup. It's like needed for me, because right now, I'm just a walking testimony, man. And my purpose is to help others. So I don't look at it like a value thing, because me walking away and you taking that shit, you may take it, but you may utilize it on somebody else, and the next person makes her. And maybe that was just my purpose. I just look at life different, so no prenup for Rich.
Okay, so if she like had somebody like a private investigator follow you, would you feel like that's disrespectful to y'all relationship?
Then the motherfucker.
So she believe what you say and that's it.
No, she's something like a private investigator at times. You feel me? So I don't think that should be money she's throwing away. Cause yeah, my lady's a private fucking investigator.
Okay, matter of fact, do you got kids?
I got one. Actually, that's dope you said that. I got a son back in Detroit, man, and he actually a dope artist himself. It's just in our genes. He's saying he actually on the song that I won the single deal with on the hook. Shout out to Neil May, man. He gifted off in college right now. You know what I'm saying? Just started this year. And yeah, he definitely a chosen one. He actually sung at my daddy funeral when he was like 9 years old.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So he unique. He got an old soul, man. He definitely different. And then I got 2 step kids out here. I'm going through step kids, so I got 2 kids out here too.
Richlyfe.
Okay, so with your son, like, is it more him and more of you and him, or more of your baby moms and him? Like, you see yourself more like on how you act?
He definitely his mom. Like, I see more of his mother in him than me. You know what I'm saying? Because he like the totally opposite of me. From when I was like his age, let me say that. You know what I'm saying? Very smart, super humble. Never been in the streets, not into the street life. Went to like, graduated from where you gotta have like almost a 4.0 to go to the high school. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely, he like a good child, a good individual. He the opposite for me though, was definitely, and very intelligent, man. Shout out to Neil May.
Okay, we gonna switch it up
Y'all
again.
ain't never did like a feature together?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The song I ain't sent that one to y'all. The one I had to deal with 300 Entertainment. He actually sing on that song on the hook. These niggas gon' hate no matter what. That's him on it. We did another song.
That one, like.
Yeah, called Grinding. He on that. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted some. He like, nigga, look, Pops, I ain't about to be featured on all your songs, nigga. You too old. So I'd rather stick with the movies, nigga. So yeah.
That's how like
he be on. Yeah, no cap, bro.
Okay, we're gonna switch it up. Okay, one of the theories of why Tory Lanez one of the theories I seen on Instagram is that
Tory Lanez.
That Meg Thee Stallion is a man. That's why he shot him. Like, so I just thought that was crazy. So
that'd be a reason to shoot somebody. Somebody got in the car, she pulled a penis out.
Would that be more acceptable? Like if he was like, if that was true, like if they was like, yeah, she a man for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you think?
Me personally?
Yeah.
If she a man, shoot that bitch. Simple.
They said she shot him 2 times. That is a reason.
But if that's only if she was a man, yeah.
That sounds like a legitimate reason, but if that wasn't the reason.
That's legitimate.
That's the only one that could have been.
She pulled out her motherfucking pants and it's a dangle ain't swing out. Shoot that bitch.
She is putting on for the media, boy.
Or it could have been like she got everything changed and her friend was like, yeah, you know she was a man, bro.
Even with that, if you came out that pussy with a dangle, I ain't shooting. It's simple. That's just.
See, you talking real like Boost, and most people.
So the lane's probably.
If that would have happened, this shit when I be asking the real shit like
yeah,
that.
If that would have happened, Tory Lanez probably looked and said, "Ew, what the hell? Ooh, ooh, ooh."
You gotta keep it G.
That's horrible, man.
Okay, so
don't put that scenario out there. You make them. I can't even think.
I can't even think straight.
I can't even think straight no more, man. Yeah, man.
They had 2 pictures up, but the guy, I don't know, it was like an older guy. But I mean,
let's hope that ain't the case.
Yeah, I mean, she should have a birth certificate.
If you're not a man, Megan, and you're looking at this show, we did not discuss that before we came here for the show.
Promise.
Okay.
It's all good, man.
Okay, so let me switch it up. So, do you feel like beating a child on social media like is something a person should do, or like basically what's in your house need to stay in your house?
I don't think, I mean, you should whoop a child. I don't think you should beat a child, period. And definitely not on social media. That shit do not need to be on social media. If you need to chastise your child, that definitely shouldn't be out for the world to see.
Right. Okay, so yeah, I talk about videos too, right? So it was a video where it's a landlord, like he basically was like, you can do whatever you want to do, just pay me my rent. But as soon as he asked for the rent, they destroyed his house. I'm talking about
like the nigga was crying and shit.
It was thousands of dollars worth of damage. So
and he said he ain't having shit.
If something like that happened to you, where like it's like basically thousands of dollars is taken out of your pocket, like what you think the right move should be? Like go to the police, or you gonna handle it yourself?
I'm gonna handle it myself, man. Just being honest. I'm gonna get that shit.
You gonna get it back?
I'm gonna get it, bro. And I shouldn't think like that, so I'm not encouraging nobody to think like that. But that's just me. I ain't going to no police for shit.
Real talk, niggas should put insurance on shit.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? I was glad the niggas, oh, big insurance check. We about to get this MO.
Okay, this something that happened to me, right? Okay, I'll just say I was at a business meeting, right? Okay, so the guy was like, it was just weird, bro. He was like, yeah, if y'all could do that, he said, I'd kiss both of y'all in the mouth.
What?
And I was like, I said, dog, I'll pass on that.
He definitely.
Hold on. Rewind.
I said, this Atlanta for real, right? He was like, you crazy, bro.
I must have lost it, bro. Hold on.
Yeah,
Rewind what you just said.
It's me and a female. And he was like, he said, if y'all can make that happen.
Make what happen?
Basically trying to get a venue, like, to do, like, over mics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, yeah, if y'all could pack it out, basically, I'd kiss both of y'all in the mouth. And I'm like, I said, bro, I'll pass on that. And I'm like, this must be Atlanta for real. And he just started laughing. He did that. And it's like,
man, you gotta watch people do that touch and feeling shit. Cause niggas be trying to size you up on slick tip.
yeah, that's what I was like. And I told the
well,
female,
where I'm from, Montgomery, that how motherfuckers be. But like, yeah, like, hey man, that motherfucker touch me.
I said, when we got in the car, I said, that nigga was flirting with me. I said, niggas don't talk like that. You get what I'm saying? She started like laughing and she was like, I didn't even pay attention to that. So has a nigga ever tried some shit or said some slick shit like that around you and you was kind of like, what the fuck was?
I'm gonna say this, man. Out here, though, in prison, nigga, you see all type of fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cause we seeking the real. You know, when it comes time I had to bust a nigga head if saying the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
Yeah, we talking real shit. But no, ain't no nigga saying nothing crazy. Now, some of these niggas, man, out here, man, don't be putting on shows and shit. Some of these niggas be suspect, man.
Man, what?
You know what
Okay.
no cap, man.
You said some real shit
That's
there,
real
bro.
shit, man. Some of these niggas be suspect, man. Cause
A lot
I'm a
of
promoter
these
too,
niggas
so I
be
do a lot of events, man. And the other day I told my girl, I said, man, this weird ass nigga, he probably watching. I don't give a fuck about this weird ass nigga in this bitch performing in diaper boxers and shit, man. And it's just a lot of, you gotta watch some of these niggas out here in Georgia, man.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the promoter, so you talking about the artist.
I'm talking about the artists, niggas that I book for events and shit, man. And it's one thing, they come out and they be a totally different nigga, man. So I support everybody, but at the end of the day, don't come at real life on no fuckery. But you got a lot of that shit going on. So niggas just be cautious. Facts.
What you do, say an openly gay artist want to do a track with you. Would you do a track with them?
If I'm openly gay,
Like somebody who want hiding that they were gay.
to be honest, man, and to each his own, but fuck no. Because my brand and who I am is everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm taking shots because to each his own, but I just want to do it. You just ain't pay me enough money to do that shit and tarnish my brand. I'm sorry.
We asked the artist this last week. He was like, yeah, as long as he ain't talking about sucking no dick and shit on the goddamn.
Yeah, I straight
Track
up,
with
man. Perception is everything, man.
I actually did a song with a guy. He ain't openly saying he gay, but I know that nigga gay. Like you feel me? Like you see it. You get what I'm saying? if you ever just pay attention to niggas, and the reason how I knew, right, I was at the studio and there was a nigga standing behind him. And he bent over in front of the nigga. You know how a female wants to put her
saying
hand
something like that,
he
bro.
did some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck was that?
And then like, ain't nothing happening. I'm back in here smoking weed, kicking shit. Yeah, we about to turn up in the bitch, turn that bitch up. These niggas be wild.
Yeah, you gotta watch these niggas, man.
Atlanta is wild, man. I had to travel like to other states to realize like
Facts.
they ain't really accepting of that stuff like that in other states. You know what I'm saying? Like they are accepting of it, but Atlanta is the one of the most flamboyant states. It is. You know, people ain't as flamboyant in these other states.
When I heard DC and San Francisco, they basically like neck and neck with that flamboyant shit. Okay, so I guess give us an example of, because we all got them like, well, police like harass you for like no fucking reason. Like,
I said we had to say we all got them.
To be honest, that's something I gotta think about, man. Because, like, since I've been here in Georgia, let me say that, I done been harassed by police, but it's not even the white ones.
It's the black ones.
It's the black ones.
Showing
Like,
out
let's be
for the
honest.
white ones.
Exactly, you feel me? And that shit happened out in Marietta where I stay at, man, on numerous occasions. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man.
What you doing out here inside the town?
Basically, yeah. Period, man. Like,
Nigga, you black too. What the fuck you mean?
I don't have a lot of issues out here, man, and it be black ones, so I can't even say, oh, it's a racial profile, because it be them trying to impress them motherfuckers.
It's still racial profiling.
Oh yeah, big
Chris,
fact.
they masters.
Big fact.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard about it in the news. Crunchy black daughter got shot and killed.
R.I.P. to her, man.
R.I.P. Jeff.
Okay, well, Crunchy Black, like, he one of them real street niggas. Like,
Sure.
when you watch his Vlad interview, he was saying all this shit he did. And I was just wondering, like, so do you feel like if you live like a crazy life like he did, like robbing, stealing, he was saying he shot niggas, do you feel like it could come back to you, like, with your kids or whatever?
Man, definitely. Definitely, man. It's called karma. And it ain't gotta hit you, like you said, hit your kids, or hit whoever close to you. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely believe live by the sword, die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? And what you put out in the universe come back tenfold, whether it's you, somebody close to you, mother, your sister, brother. I definitely I'm a firm believer in that.
Okay, I got another question, right? Okay, this about a relationship. Okay, so when you meet a female with kids, right?
For sure.
And you basically you taking care of her kids like they your kids, but you know, like they say, a man is supposed to be put first, cause
For sure.
you know what I'm saying, he gonna protect and he provide. So do you feel like a woman should put you first, or like should the kids come first to the woman?
And I think I can say something. I feel like personally the kids come first, man. Then second come you. That's just my personal opinion.
In 2020, that's how it is.
That's how it should be. And let me say this, crazy as this may sound, if I'm in a relationship with a woman and she got kids, just on who I am, the kids come first, if that makes sense.
Okay.
With me.
Okay, so if she put her kids before you, so you put your kids, so you gonna put your real kids before her?
Man, real kids, step kids, or whatever, to a certain extent, yeah, they come before you, because their well-being is my responsibility. So it depends on the circumstances, but yeah.
That's how all fathers should think right there. It's your well-being. It's my responsibility.
Okay, and this something too you hear a lot. When you talk to a lot of OGs or whatever, when they always talk about divorce, they always say, a lot of them be like, man, I stayed with her till the kids got grown. So even they want to separate when their kids is like 4 and 5, but they'll wait it out till all of them are over 18. So do you think that's kind of dumb, or like, do you feel like, is it smart just to wait it out if you really ain't happy?
I think that shit dumb as fuck. Simple. Look, if it's not meant to be, it ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna sit around because we got kids. Because a lot of time women nowadays, man, they use that shit as leverage, you know what I'm saying, to keep you in an unhappy or a toxic situation. And they use that shit as strength, so I don't respect that. If we got kids and it don't work, it don't work. I'm gonna still be a father and do my job and my duty, but I don't respect that shit.
Okay. Since, you said you lived out in LA too, right?
Definitely.
Okay, what was your experience like living out in LA?
It was dope, man. Like I stayed in Woodland Hills, let me say that. With my brother Stunner, man, and we had a few investors and other family members. It was dope, man. But I felt like it was just really an eye-opener for me. Because the cost of living in LA, anybody know, is fucking super expensive.
Like New York?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I came there like fresh, as soon as I got 2 years of parole, we like flew out there and I got a chance to experience some shit, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood, North Hollywood, all that shit. But I'm the type of person, man, I'm independent. I hate having to live off somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like me knowing my worth, I deserve that. We was living in a big ass mansion, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the parties was at the spot every night, you know what I'm saying? Whatever motherfucker wanted. But at the end of the day, in the back of my head, it's like, damn, I ain't never been the type of nigga that's gonna leech or just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I deserve this fucking mansion, you know what I'm saying? So I stayed there for like 7 or 8 months, man. I'm just like, you know what? This shit fun, partying every day, it's cool, but I know my worth. It's supposed to be my shit. I ain't supposed to be having to live with somebody else, man.
Well, when you getting out of jail, like it's like you way different from everybody else. Cause too, like, well, a lot of people when they get out of jail, like it's harder to get jobs and stuff. Cause a lot of them become truck drivers.
Sure.
So I guess you can't be too hard on yourself when you get out of jail. Cause a lot of people look at you like you gonna do something to them, even though you're trying to do right. Okay, so okay, the Houston police, they had like over 200 evictions like in a week. So what you think about like should people be kicked out in this pandemic, or you feel like the government should like give everybody a break until like they feel like it's really over?
I mean, right now, shit, with what's going on in the world, I definitely feel like, man, it's a give and take, but at the end of the day, I feel like nobody should be kicked out on these times. However, if you're getting money that this government giving you and you choosing to use that shit for other shit, man, knowing you got obligations, then, hey, you get what you got coming. But at this point in time in life and what we got like going on right now, I feel like the government should definitely be helping and contributing. And there shouldn't be no fucking evictions, man, right now.
Especially if some people have lost their job.
Facts. Big facts, man.
That's how these folks' job.
Facts.
Government did all this shit.
Okay,
I say help the people right now, and if you want to get your money, you better get it at text time. Whatever, but right now.
I say write that shit off like they write off shit.
That too. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up again. Okay, so do you feel like it's necessary to tell your partner all your sexual partners?
What?
Do you feel it's necessary to tell your partner or your sexual partner?
Tell your number of sexual partners.
Do I feel? I don't think I'm understanding the question.
Okay, say you've been with like 300 women.
Oh no, yeah, hell, I mean,
Would you think it's necessary to tell?
it's not necessary, bro. Like, cause whatever I did in my past shouldn't matter. Cause I'm with you now, so I don't feel that's necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm gonna try to put you out there again. Okay, so since you was in LA, you know what I'm saying, girls be on you. They feel like you got money. You get what I'm saying? A lot of them give you no play. So how many girls have you took down at one time?
Maybe just, let's just be honest. 3.
3?
It's 3.
That's pretty
in my
good.
younger
That's
wives,
pretty
please.
good. You had stamina, you feel me?
I'll get in trouble. Luckily it was in the past.
Yes, in the past. It wasn't yesterday.
That's right.
So you good. Okay, switch it up again. It's the Attorney General. He was like, the epidemic of police brutality against black people is a false narrative. What you think about that dumbass statement? comment.
Do I think it's false though?
Of course, we know it ain't
Okay.
false. Like he's just like
Right.
people. I don't know if it's like
Expect the
if they lying
unexpected.
or they saying it because they was told to say that, or I don't know. It's just weird. Like
But we know that.
yeah. That's crazy. Okay. Matter of fact, okay. You lived in Atlanta, L.A., and Chicago. What city you feel like got the realest niggas in it, man? Out of them 3 cities.
So far,
Yeah.
Atlanta, man.
For real?
No cap. Unfortunately, not Detroit.
Okay, so out of them cities, what city you feel like got the most like hot temper, like
Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit, Chicago. Fact.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Okay, so I guess like when your music career progressed, like you feel like staying in Atlanta would be the best place, or you feel like you would have to move away because it'd be kind of too much.
Man, I think Atlanta gonna be the place for Rich, especially as an artist too, man. Cause it's like I'm from Detroit, man, and not to say that, but like in Detroit, you only make it to a certain level, and if you succeed past that level, then nigga, your tomorrow not promised in my city because of the jealousy. And here, I feel like it's so big, it's like nigga, I can hide out. Period. I can go duck off in goddamn it, Jones, wherever, you know what I'm saying? And then when I come out, it's more unity, it's more love, respect. So I would say here, as far as that goes, but
Niggas could come
I
out
don't
here
know.
and
I'm
put
thinking
out
LA
some money.
though. Yeah,
Be like, I got some shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Rich
Got
life,
that too.
rich life, get rich and successful. I'm definitely gonna push you back off to the Hollywood lifestyle because I love it.
Okay, so what's one of the biggest schemes that you done seen like with promoters doing for like open mics? Because I know this one scheme I seen, right? Niggas will say, you know, they'll put out an artist coming from a big artist coming in, then they'll say you can pay for this spot, but you pay that money for that slot, but then somebody else will come and pay like $500 to actually open for the artist after you thinking you compete for a spot that ain't even open. You get what I'm saying? So like, what's one of the schemes you just seen niggas be pulling out here promoting?
This right here kind of catch-22. Because let me say that 60% of the events I've been to here in Georgia with a lot of these promoters be some rinky-dink bullshit.
Rigged up shit.
Rigged up bullshit.
Yeah.
The reason I go, because as an artist too, I be like, fuck it, I know it's rigged, I know this shit staged. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get myself out there as an artist.
Face out there.
Yeah, so I still do it. But let me be honest, man. Fuck that shit. 70% of these promoters out here in Georgia, man, is cap bullshitters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being 100. And I go to these niggas shows. I ain't gonna name drop because I know who they is. Well, yeah, 70%.
Man, say them niggas names, man.
fake
I
as
don't give
fuck, man. I ain't gonna cap with you, bro.
Niggas on that bullshit out here, man.
Okay, like, well, it is, because I heard Chris Tucker, he was saying he never went
No,
on
no
open
cap,
mic,
bro.
and he would get, like, he would meet people at him, like, after he would lose, so he said it's still best to go.
I'm telling you firsthand, bro. And this is no cap. I just had a show fucking, 2 weeks ago. The nigga hit my line like, Richlyfe, I need you to come out, boy. You gonna win, won't just show your face. And I showed my face and I won, nigga. Do I feel that's right for the rest of the artists? No. But nigga, I'm an artist too, so it's like, okay, nigga, that's all I gotta do. Bring 10 people. So yeah, I'm saying the first hand, man, 70% of these promoters out here fake as fuck. Same in Detroit, man. But at the end of the day, it's a business. That's how they operate it. It's about the money. Simple as that. Motherfucker ain't your friend. I don't give a fuck how hot your song is in them clubs, nigga. It's about the bag, the money.
Okay, what you feel, what keeps you motivated to keep doing music and movies?
I'll keep me motivated. Like I say, go back to the first question, man. My pops in heaven just want to know when I leave this motherfucker and we meet up again, he gonna be one proud motherfucker like Rich, well, you did it. So that's really my inspiration. My mother's still here on earth. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to give her the world. And then the main too, man. That's what keep me going, bro. Motherfucker like Richlyfe, you don't slow down. Richlyfe, you do this every day. You do. Nigga, I'm not Superman. I go through it just like everybody else, man. But my drive and my ambition ain't gonna stop for shit, bro. Until I'm 6 feet, you gonna get rich. Simple, bro.
Okay, this is one of my older questions I asked somebody. Okay, has somebody ever declared war on you, and once you start kicking their ass, they beg for mercy?
Big facts. That's a whole nother level, man. But I don't have my issues, man. Where it came down to that shit, man. On some street shit, some gang shit. Because I am who I am. So yeah, I don't have beef with a lot of my ops, man. It came down to a nigga let's make means of this shit, which is good. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's them or me or them or us. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, you a smoker, right? Or you do like the edibles?
I'm not, bro. That's the misconception. Yeah, I'm a smoker. I smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't pop pills. I don't do edibles. Only thing Richlyfe do is smoke cigarettes, which I need to stop and drink, bro. Alcohol. Anything else, I have no ties to.
Okay, so if you about to do a song, so what's your favorite drink before you, or do you even drink before you do a song, like to get you straight to do it?
It depends, man. Like most of my songs be personal, heartfelt, so it's like that shit natural. I ain't gotta gas myself up to get in the studio and come up with some shit. So most of the time when I'm creating music, I do not drink.
Okay, what song have you written and it means the most to you and why?
At this point in time, the first song you played, Visions, because I that song right there, man, and I did that here in Georgia, but it's basically my story. I was talking about how I put out the #1 hood movie in America, independent, and still broke. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about how the record deal went bad with 300. So that one is more personal because I feel like it's my testimony. So definitely Visions, man. It's just a different type of vibe, but that's Richlyfe. That's my story.
Okay, yeah. One of the videos I seen, it was like the police, they put a bag over the man's head and they killed him. And you remember when George Floyd, he was dying, he called out for his mama. So have you ever been in a situation where like it was so scary, like that's what you thought, like your mama, like you called out for your mama, it be in your head out loud?
Definitely. It was times, let me be honest, like I did that a few times, man, in prison, because I was an asshole. And up there in Michigan, in the Department of Correction, man, up there, like I was in maximum security 10 of my 14 years. And it's like, I was an asshole, so I used to turn up on the guards, man. I know times they'll fucking cuff me, bring me out, man, and fucking stump me out, choke me out. And it was times, man, I had to call them, I couldn't call them mighty but God. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple near-death experiences with the police in prison, man, because of my rebellions. And I couldn't call on nobody but God. I couldn't call on mama. I couldn't call on nobody but God, man.
Okay, so yeah, you be seeing where like prisoners, I know what's Turk was saying, like he had smashed one of the guards. So did you get to smash one of the guards when you was locked up?
Well, yeah, a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just been real. A couple of them in prison, man. Like, over the years, you gotta realize I was there for so long. And I built so many bonds with them nurses and shit like that, man. And it happened. If you fly, you chosen, or you got a couple dollars, it can happen, man. Depending on the person. So, yeah, I had a couple situations. I ain't gonna sit and be like, yeah, I was fucking in that bitch every week. Nah, but I had a couple during that 14-year run, man.
So, did like any of the guards like ever get pregnant from the guys in there?
We actually had a couple, man. A couple social workers and shit, man. They wound up having to design, or we could say the nigga raped them, and they were solid. So I seen a couple over the years, not by me, but I seen a couple that like these. You know what I'm saying? Resign. I said these ain't got nothing but us. Resign and shit, but yeah, it happens.
Okay, so when you meeting females, like if you meet a female, you ain't really matter of fact, let me switch it. Okay, so
Yeah.
do you believe in child support?
Definitely. Far as, I mean, yeah.
If a guy's trying to, but the woman be like, fuck that ain't enough.
No, see, that's different. If he's trying to work with him, if he just a deadbeat ass dad, make that nigga pay money, man. It's simple.
Fuck that ain't enough, nigga. I need
I don't
more.
support that. It depends on the circumstances. Me personally, like, it depends on the circumstances of that individual, man. But if he trying and you know he trying, then you gotta work with him.
Right.
But if he's not really trying and he like fuck the kids because they ain't asked to come here, then yeah, hey, to each his own, put it as on child support, get your money how you get it. But if you trying, no, man, that's weak.
He said there was feeling in it, man.
Huh?
He said there was some feeling into it.
That's how they be saying it.
Yeah,
So,
man,
so have you ever been in a situation where like somebody pulled a gun on you, but you know they ain't have no heart and they never pulled the trigger? They were just kind of talking shit to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I had that happen shit like probably what, about 8-9 months ago. My own blood. But he was drunk. And he know nigga I ain't scared. He stopped playing. Shoot me, nigga.
Oh, don't
And
play.
he came to his senses, though. Yeah. And you don't play like that. And then he apologized and all that shit. But yeah, that happened to me out here.
I think Rollo got a story like that. He said he slapped the nigga. And he said the dude, he slapped the nigga, called him bitches, and he was like, damn, he actually shot me. But yeah, I don't try to provoke. I wouldn't provoke nobody.
I ain't provoking me. I ain't that tough. I ain't provoking.
Scared niggas shoot you first, boy.
For real. Don't care.
And then be like he meant to do it.
And I don't even like guns. Let me throw that too, man. I do not like guns, man.
Okay, this something I heard T-Pain, well, it was one of his posts or whatever. It was like he said, I encourage everybody to at least in private if need be, take a shot at doing something that you actually think you like, but your friend or circle has deemed it corny or lame. Liberate yourself from constant need of approval from everybody besides yourself and go have fun. So I guess has anybody ever tried to, tell you not to follow your dreams or whatever?
Yes, sir.
So
It happen all the time, man.
and what you tell them? Well, you just let them talk.
To be honest, man, I used to like entertain. I don't even entertain this shit now. Do you, let me do me, man. I know my purpose, know yours. And I leave it at that. I used to let it bother me, man. Oh, how you come on, you trying to be a rapper, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I heard all that shit, you know what I'm saying? You on the right move. Been there, done it, man. I just say to each his own. When you know your worth, you like bypass that shit. When you know your worth, you ain't worried about what nobody else gonna say, man.
Yeah, I just think with people like telling me that, I'm like, me following my dream don't hurt you, man. Like,
Period.
I don't understand, like, why you trying to tell me to do this or that,
But it do hurt some of them.
oh, seeing you be
Cause
successful.
niggas be that envious, bro. That shit hurt. It hurts certain people.
I
Feel
mean,
me?
only thing, I mean, if it caused you to stop working, I mean, your kids and your lady might feel it, but they ain't the one who complaining about you.
It
You
don't
know
physically hurt
what I'm
them,
saying?
but
So,
emotionally. Some niggas be hating that much that it's gonna hurt them to see you goddamn up.
okay, matter of fact, okay, so how do they go find your first and second movie?
The first one is actually out, man. Like my ink is on a lot of Detroit movies, but to come up, and that's just when I came home from prison, I wrote that movie, man. I met some guys in Detroit, whatever. And I wrote that movie in like 2-3 weeks, man. And we had all the plans on. We put it out in all the movie theaters. You know what I'm saying? We went to YouTube. And however, it never made it to Netflix, nothing like that. It went #1 independent hood movie, still to this day. You know what I'm saying? That was last year. The guy that I was dealing with that I wrote it for, man, it was just a bunch of shady business. A lot of fucked up business. You know what I'm saying? So we never did part 2. And the project that I'm doing now, I got the trailer out right now on what, YouTube. Movie complete and everything. It's just really so with this corona shit, man. I feel like when I put it out with a movie like that, I wanted to get its just due. And I just don't feel like it's ready to come out to the world right now, but shit being still locked down, like even in Detroit, everything locked down. So But that movie is complete, man. The Rise from My Troubles, based on a true story. I shot it out here. You know what I'm saying? Had a few dope people that you know, Lucci, Zane. I got some names in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just me, just waiting to push the button on it because I want the world to be opened up a little bit more when I put it out, so I can get the proper just due and success of that project. And I'm currently filming a new one right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Street Zach Rollo. I actually got him in this new one. And a few more names, man, called Life in the Bag. I'm currently filming. But with the other one, it's just on hold right now, man. I need the word to open up a little bit more. But to come up, you can go check that shit out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's only a few spots that's on. But I was the writer of that, and I started it, but like I had no control of that project. So with this one right here, The Rise from My Troubles, man, I got a few deals on the floor. I'm trying to put that one anywhere. And I also got a book, not to cut you off. The Rise from My Trouble, the books with Page Publishing, man, that's being published right now as well with that project.
Okay, so Visions and Remember. What was the other song featuring Stunner?
Bet I Never.
Bet I Never. So are all, those 3 songs, they on all streaming platforms?
No, no. The Visions is out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Bet Not Never, as well as I Remember, they not out. Because what I was doing is I'm using those songs for the movie soundtrack, The Rise from My Troubles. But the I Remember, I'm pushing as a single. You know what I'm saying? So my first album is going to be a soundtrack to my movie. Rather than, just a regular album or mixtape. I'm pushing it. I'm using this platform, my movie platform, to push me as an artist. You know?
Okay, so I guess it's about time to wrap it up. I felt like it was a good interview. You be talking that real shit and you ain't hold back. So it goes well when a person do that. So how do they get in touch with you if they want to be in your movie or get a feature or something like that?
Right now, shit, just hit me on the gram, man. At Richlyfe, life with the LYFE_ ManMan. You know what I'm saying? They act, if they artists, I do everything, bro. Like, I do everything, man. You want to get on the show, you need a platform, holler at me. You need a cameraman, let me say that too. Shout out to Lil Zane, man. I'm his personal cameraman. We got that Unwind water bottle, man. He pushing right now. Clothing line, Black Established, man. Shout out to my partner, Baby D. I'm also his cameraman, man. We got the reality show we working on right now. Yeah.
So you gonna film it if they cutting that check, huh?
I'm gonna film it, cut that check, man. We gonna work, man. And sometimes
What's your YouTube, bro?
Let me say this.
What's your YouTube?
My name Richlyfe ManMan, but I ain't really got I don't know. I ain't got a YouTube channel. Let me say this, man. I'm a literary when it comes to that side of shit, the business and shit, man. And it's because I never really took time to learn that shit. But you watch my grind, you watch my work, man, and you see who I am, you know what I'm saying? With this Richlyfe ManMan, everything, YouTube, Twitter, with everything from the movies to music and etc., man. But I definitely want to say this, man. Shout out to y'all for bringing me out here. This is my first radio interview, man, since I've been in Georgia, and I've been here like a year and a half now, man. So that means a lot to me, man.
Richlyfe ManMan in the building.
You know what I'm saying? And rest in the heaven.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave y'all with this one if I gotta go, man. But when I moved here with a purpose, man, because I came here like 3 years ago when I got parole. And I was actually working on the book for Precious, man. Everybody know that's T.I.'s sister, Precious Harris. Shout out to her. So when I moved back down here this time, man, we like supposed to have brunch and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, to finish the project. And it never happened. And at that point in time, I was ready to give up. Because I'm like, the movie was my break last year. This shit about to be my break this year. And this woman, God bless her soul, she wound up passing that weekend before we supposed to met, man. And I stayed down. And right now, my feet is so goddamn deep in Georgia right now, man, with everything. But it's all about the grace of God.
That's what's up. Okay, what you want to say before we get out of here?
Oh, man.
One trip
I don't
alone.
got much to say, but this was a great interview, man. Shout out to Richlyfe ManMan for coming in. The real one, Triple O, Bangem, Bugg. Literally, it's no pressure on Lord, on Lord, on Lord. You did. Tune in every Saturday, 6 to 8.
Okay, so maybe when you drop the movie or you dropping something else, you come back through, you know what I'm saying? I ask you some more real shit, you know what I'm saying? So, appreciate you for coming, and we're going to see y'all next week, man.
Richlyfe Bell in the building, too.
Shout out to Richlyfe ManMan.
Oh, yeah, I be on y'all gram.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
Okay, so we gonna see y'all next week. Literally, it's no pressure. We out, man. We gonna leave out on remember.